Lip sync, talking avatars, or native audio. Today, we're sorting the real winners from the pricey letdowns and figuring out which option actually works best for you. If we had to boil this whole tutorial down to one simple formula, it'd look something like this. Image plus MP3 file equals video. Just a quick heads up before we get started. There's no way a test like this can cover every single competitor out there. There are simply way too many, and I'm pretty sure this still isn't all of them. Quite a few have their own lip sync models, while others rely on external tools built into their platforms. If you know your way around video AI, you'll also know that quite a few platforms offer something called native audio. Basically, it lets you make people in a video speak just by using a prompt. Since that's also a kind of lip sync in the broader sense, I'm adding it to the test as well. So the formula from the beginning now turns into this. Image or video plus MP3 file or prompt equals video. Long story short, this test includes 20 models in total. This friendly guy right here, the lip syncer, kindly volunteered for the job. We'll start with the results that are honestly good for a laugh, and finish with the ones that are seriously impressive. If you want to see the final ranking, just stick around. We're kicking things off with Kling's basic lip sync feature. For this one, you need an existing video file, and then you add your audio track to it. Just so you know what you're looking at, the full video will always be on the left with 2 selected freeze frames on the right. The result is anything but convincing, and honestly, it makes you wonder why this feature is still available at all.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Mirage Avatar X is a fairly new lip sync model, and once again, you've got to wonder what marketing claims like most powerful avatar model we've ever made, unmatched realism, hyper-expressive emotion, and natural movements are actually supposed to mean once you've seen the result. Overall, it's basically okay. The sync works, but the part that really matters, the lips and teeth, just doesn't work at all.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Sync.labs promotes Sync 3 as the most intelligent lip syncing model. Whether it lives up to that claim is for you to decide. This rather expressive image plus MP3 performance definitely earned its own special place in the test. But the obvious facial deformation makes the results pretty much unusable for me.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
2.7 lip sync uses an image, an audio file, and a matching prompt, but the result is pretty weak. You can hear the voice, but the lips barely move. And the longer the video runs, the more that plastic look starts to show. Testing 3.0 wasn't possible when this video was made because the model was still in public beta.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
If you're looking for some serious overacting, LTX 2.5 Pro has you covered. On top of the native audio driven by the image and prompt, the AI throws even more motion and extra details into the video. But here's what really doesn't work. The facial expressions and mouth movements are massively exaggerated, almost grotesque, even though the actual synchronization is surprisingly good.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Next up is a brand new model, Flux 3. The developer promises creations that are truer to life in every kind of style. Once again, we're using native audio with an image and a matching prompt. The overall idea is interesting, but even after several attempts, the audio and lip movements start noticeably out of sync, and that makes the result unusable.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
When you look at the LM Arena and Artificial Analysis leaderboards, Minimax H3 is right up there among the top video models. But honestly, that doesn't match my own experience. The native audio result based on an image and prompt has some pretty serious issues. Punctuation gets pronounced incorrectly, there's a lot of morphing, and the face looks way too plastic. For me, this one's not usable.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio kosher out. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Veed brings us back to real lip sync with its V 2.0 model. The promise is simple. Swap the audio on any video and the lips match every time. I'd actually planned to use this tool for a client project, but while it starts off strong, it goes downhill pretty quickly. The mouth and teeth look like they've been added as a separate layer, which feels a little unnatural. And by the end, the synchronization starts falling apart.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
OmniHuman V1.5, ByteDance's lip sync feature, has a pretty tough job when Seedance 2.0 and Seedance 2.5 come from the same company. All it needs is an image and an MP3 audio file. But even at 1080p, the result looks extremely soft, almost washed out, and it's missing the crisp visual quality of the Seedance series. When it comes to natural motion and synchronization, though, it can definitely keep up.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Kling sends a second contender into the race. With Kling Avatar 2.0, you can easily combine an image with an audio file. It's definitely better than Kling's basic lip sync feature, but once again, the real deal breakers are the mouth and teeth. Both morph way too much in places, making the final result unusable.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Next up, we're back to a real lip sync model, Aurora by Creatify. The company describes it as audio-driven, ultra-realistic rendering of reactive avatars. And honestly, the image plus audio result works pretty well. The AI understands the sentence and turns it into two separate actions. The only thing that could be better is the resolution.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Just like Kling, Pixverse gives users several options on the same platform. There's Avatar Lip Sync in the Mini-Apps section, while Pixverse V6 offers native audio-video generation in the Creation section. Overall, the result looks pretty decent, although it's a little overacted and overemphasized. The person also looks slightly plastic, so that costs it a few points.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Alibaba Cloud says Happy Horse 1.1 delivers enhanced creative quality, controllability, and production efficiency for professional content creators. In our test, it falls into the native audio category. The gestures and facial expressions are handled well, although they're almost a little too active. But even at 1080p, the result still looks slightly soft and washed out.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
You could say Kling threw pretty much everything it had into this test. Its third option is all about native audio, using an image and a prompt, and you can tell straight away that this is the best Kling has to offer here. If you wanted to be super critical, you could say the AI plays things a little too safe, and the teeth occasionally look slightly unnatural.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
Google also has several models in the race, and Veo 3.1 Lite with native audio is one of them. Compared directly with Kling's native audio, you get a little more contrast and sharpness, pretty much what we've come to expect from the Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana 2 Lite AI image models. The overall performance is good, although you can still spot the occasional glitch around the lips and teeth.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
And here comes Google's second player, Gemini Omni, also known as OmniFlash in Google Flow. The slogan is, "Create anything from any input, starting with video." Armed with an image and a prompt, we're testing its native audio performance. The gestures, facial expressions, and lip sync are seriously strong, but the whole thing looks noticeably polished and almost too smooth. And no matter how often I ran the test, one word was always missing. In this example, it was "and." No idea why.
We're comparing lip sync, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
We're almost there. Just 3 platforms left, although technically I should say 4. ByteDance already released an incredibly strong video AI model with Seedance 2.0, and its successor, Seedance 2.5, pushes things even further with videos up to 30 seconds long. Unfortunately, the newer model rejected the image of a person with the following message: "Error validating the input. The images or videos provided may contain likenesses of real people or other private information that cannot be processed." So, Seedance 2.5 is out, but Seedance 2.0 native audio stays in the race. Surprisingly, the face, and especially the hair, looks slightly plastic. The neck muscles are also a little too active.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
With HeyGen, one of the first providers to focus heavily on lip sync, we're finally stepping into the pro league. If you've got an image and a matching audio file, you're already in a very good spot. Both models, Avatar 4 and Avatar 5, were included in the test. The result feels natural, the lip sync is right on point, and Avatar 5 even pays attention to the tiny details that make everything feel more real, like hair moving naturally in the wind.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
The next platform wasn't even on my radar for this kind of test, which makes the result even more impressive. I don't want to overhype it, but Grok Imagine Video 1.5 delivers the best native audio performance by far. The video looks completely natural and razor sharp. The facial expressions and gestures feel deliberate and well-timed. It's simply fun to watch. For me, that's 95 out of 100 points. Absolutely fantastic.
We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail? We're comparing lip sync and, native audio. Can AI get both right and keep every detail?
And that wraps up the test. 20 models compared side by side. So if you're asking me which one you should use, HeyGen Avatar 5 is the clear winner for lip sync among the models tested, while Grok Imagine Video 1.5 takes the top spot for native audio. Now we just have to hope HeyGen makes Avatar 5 available through its API as well, so we can use it on platforms like Fowl.ai and similar services. And yes, I can already hear someone saying, that wasn't all of them. Absolutely right. There are plenty of other platforms out there, both big and small. But you've got to draw the line somewhere, and 20 candidates give us a pretty solid basis for comparison. One personal note for some of the platform providers though. I'd actually planned to include even more tools in this test. But honestly, I was pretty surprised that quite a few providers won't even let you try their service before forcing you into a monthly subscription. You can't seriously expect people to spend $25 to $30 on a few tests, only to discover they've just thrown away $30 several times over. And I don't want to be a mouthpiece for providers like that. I hope this helped you out a little and that you can now create some seriously cool video projects that give your main characters a voice. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening. Your channel, AI, now you know.